Welcome back, Royals. 1 Samuel 1 from verse 6 to 15. And her adversary also provoked her sore, for to make her fret, because the Lord had shut up her womb. And as he did so year by year, when she went up to the house of the Lord, so she provoked her. Therefore she wept and did not eat. Then said Elkanah, her husband, to her, Anna, why weepest thou? And why eatest thou not? And why is thy heart grieved? Am not I better to thee than 10 sons? So Anna rose up after they had eaten in Shiloh, and after they had drunk. Now Eli the priest sat upon a seat by a post of the temple of the Lord, and she was in bitterness of soul, and prayed unto the Lord, and wept sore. And she vowed a vow, and said, O Lord of hosts, if thou wilt indeed look on the affliction of thine handmaid, and remember me, and not forget thine handmaid, but will give unto thine handmaid a man child, then I will give him unto the Lord all the days of his life, and there shall no razor come upon his head. And it shall come to pass, as she continued praying before the Lord, that Eli marked her mouth. Now Anna, she spake in her heart, only her lips moved, but her voice was not heard. Therefore Eli thought she had been drunken. And Eli said unto her, How long wilt thou be drunken? Put away thy wine from thee. And Anna answered and said, No, my Lord, I am a woman of sorrowful spirit. I have drink neither wine nor strong drink, but have poured out my soul before the Lord. And I end here. Now, Anna was a grieving woman because her womb was shut up. And Peninnah, her husband's second wife, because she had many children and she had one for her husband, she was provoking her. Many times we have things in our lives that in this year and age are called trials that will provoke us. But what are those trials provoking you to do? In this life, we are faced with trials. I personally call them breaking. There are times that I went through trials that I didn't understand, and I used to fight flesh. But I grew up and I grew past that. And as I grew in God, and I pray and ask God to show me why this obstacle presents itself and to give me the tools I need to remove it. Sometimes the more we try to avoid the situation and the more we pray, the more we are pressed on both sides. Because the Peninnahs in our life gets up and decides that they're bringing it all, they're bringing the heat, and it will get so hard and so bad that we lose sight of what's before us, that we lose sight, and we will give up praying, and we will get angry and bitter and curse and take it out on others. I've been there. So I can speak about it. And then our warfare becomes carnal, which life is purely spiritual, and our warfare is spiritual, but we're so carnal minded in our situation that we forget that there's a God and what he requires of us being in a hard pressed situation, and how he requires us to be in our hard pressed situations. We are human. Things will happen. We will do things, but we have to be careful what we do and how we do it. And if we're not, then our Penina, she is going to press us and push us. And if we don't grab onto God, if we don't grab onto his son Jesus, if we don't hold on to the cross, Penina will push us over the edge. I'm coming back with part 2. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, share. Walk with God. Shalom.